Everybody, it is a beautiful evening, early evening, sticking with my new goal of running at different times of the day. It's such a beautiful night, a little windy, but man, it's just perfect temperature. It's going to be really warm tomorrow. Just doing a shakeout run along the neighborhood trails, getting ready for a big climb tomorrow, going out to the resort, Jackson Hole Mountain Resort, and going to do a big climb, gonna probably take the service road up so I can get a lot of vertical in. So probably 3,000 feet, maybe 4. We'll see how the snow levels are. But, well, initial impressions of the Salomon S Lab Sense 8 soft ground. I almost didn't buy them. So I have the Sense. You have to get all these numbers and names right. So the Salomon S Lab Sense 6 soft ground. I had that. I loved it. It lasted me 2 years. It became my favorite snow running shoe on snow because of the 5mm lugs. As you can see, pretty lugged out. That's why these are for what they consider soft ground. The Sense 7 came out last year, and I bought the hard ground, and I didn't like it. They trimmed it down, they lightened it up, but it was a pretty harsh ride. And they also eliminated the very minimal footbed insert that's glued in. And so I was really kind of skeptical about buying the 8s. And I almost didn't pull the trigger, but I figured I would give it another try because I wanted to get it now for winter. If I waited much longer, they probably will sell out and I won't be able to get any new shoe that I need to use for this coming winter. And so I pulled the trigger, and I'm gonna have to buy 2 because these are amazing. So far, this is my first run in. I'm 30 minutes in. This is initial impressions of the Salomon S Lab Sense 8 soft ground. And I'm a little bit of soft ground, a little bit of hard ground, a little bit of everything this afternoon, this evening. And what's really unique and what's new is they've done 2 new things since last year's version. Is that they've lightened it up. So this is almost just about 200 grams. I'll get the exact grams there for you. And they lightened it up, but what's really noticeable is how flexible and how they just softened the midsole up, which was my main complaint about last year's version. It was just too harsh, too hard, and they've really softened it up. So this just, one, it fits like a glove, and now it just articulates a little bit more. It's a little bit more flexible, a little bit more natural feeling, which is what I really, really wanted to see. So that, right off the bat, that's really, really noticeable from last year, and completely nice cushioned ride. And the reason I'm gonna buy 2 is, one, I'm gonna get one for winter, but I'm gonna save this pair for most of my short to moderate length runs because I like the deep lugs on alpine terrain because it gives a little bit of little bit more cushion from such a minimal shoe. This is a 4mm drop, but it's really going to work your feet because it just hugs. I call them mountain slippers. They really hug to your foot, and you're basically running with your feet and just have a hunk of rubber underneath you. So they're just super nice. The Salomon fit has just really taken it to the next level, and they were really, really good before. So the second thing that's really, really distinct and new is that they've put a little bit of kind of a high collar to it that's attached. So it's a gaiter, and it's just attached. It's almost like a soccer boot or a cleat kind of fitting shoe. You have your garage there. You've got your normal lock lace system it's pretty standard with all the Salomons, but I really like the fit of this kind of boot gaiter feel. It's definitely different. and it gives it a little bit more of a, almost kind of, I mean, if I say a ninja feel, you'll kind of get a sense for what I mean by that. It's almost like a slipper feel where you pull it on, and there's no tongue, so it's just, it fits like a slipper, a high top slipper, and that's exactly what it feels like. Almost, I feel like a ballerina when I'm running because it's just attached to my foot, and it's really, really a next level feel from what has been my ultimate feel-good shoe in the Salomon. So I'm so glad I got it, and like I said, I'm gonna get another pair to save for winter, but this is, right as of right now, this is gonna be kind of my go-to fast, short to moderate length runs. I'm gonna hesitate to say this is gonna be a really long shoe for long days in the mountains because it is so natural fitting, and I'm not quite sure how much my feet are gonna get beat up. It might depend on how technical the trail is. But again, that's why this is initial impressions. I have a lot of questions in my mind now of how I'm gonna use this shoe, but I guess the bottom line is I'm really, really excited because they really took it to the next level, what I wanted to see after what I considered a thumbs down year last year. So, you know, what I will say too is that because of the soft midsole, I did a little bit of probably half a mile on tarmac on bike path coming here, and normally this shoe is really rigid on that type of hard tarmac, and I don't like that. But this, that's what made me realize how soft and how kind of real springy and responsive it is. And I'm gonna have to really watch myself and how much I do that, because the tread and the lugs will wear really quickly. So I really want to make sure I keep this on dirt because they will real fast. But the reason I bring this up is that it is really, really a nice ride on road, even though you wouldn't want to use it on road. So I basically brought them out tonight to see if I wanted to wear them tomorrow, and I'm definitely wearing them tomorrow. They're super light. Again, they're going to be, we'll see how they work on a lot of different types of terrain tomorrow. I'll be able to even hit snow tomorrow, so I'll check it out. So overall, double thumbs up for the new S Lab Sense 8 soft ground. Watch for more throughout the coming weeks as I put this really to the test as the higher mountains start to open up. So, all right, thanks you guys. Thanks for watching as always, and let me know if you have any questions on this particular shoe, and I'll keep throwing out beta to you as I run in them more and more. So keep watching. All right, I'm out of here. See ya.